programs that Cyprus is currently offering for passports and residency are linked to real estate. Okay, so if you decide that Cyprus is a program that's right for you because you can get a passport in 8 months, you can get it for your whole family, or you can get residency in 2 months, and you feel that this is the right thing for you to do because the speed is important, it's simple, it's about just no residency requirements, no language requirements, education requirements. If you feel that the Cyprus program fits your bill, then you, what Cyprus is saying to us, we will give you this in return for purchasing real estate. So you're buying your passport or your residency through the acquisition of property. We're here to promote the programs that Cyprus is currently offering for residency and citizenship. But equally, we want to give something back to the Ghanaians. Some people might want these programs, some people don't. I mean, nobody wants to leave their home country. I think that's true around the world. We're all very nationalistic. We're very proud of where we come from. But sometimes you want other opportunities for your children that maybe you can't get in your home country, and you want to give them the opportunities to do things in the future. So you have to move, or you have to think about other programs that are out there. So it's very much down to what each individual wants. It's a very personal thing. We're not here just to try and sell property. We're here to try and help people, give them and their families a better life. If you have a passport, a second passport, which gives you more visa-free travel, it makes it easier for you to do business. If you have a European passport, because you're talking to 500 million people, if you have this European passport, you can trade freely to 500 million people without any trade tariffs. So again, there's an advantage for you business-wise, tax-wise as well. You might decide that Cyprus residency and Cyprus tax structures are more beneficial for you. So really the world is becoming smaller, and there's more, if you have the opportunity financially, then you want the best for your family. More and more people are doing this.
But some are saying that Brexit is going to affect Europe. And if Britain succeeds in getting out of the European Union, where will Cyprus be?
I think the European Union, nobody knows what's going to happen with Brexit. But I think, my personal view, because obviously there's a moment, we're all just giving our personal views. But I think that Europe, in terms of trading, in terms of, the availability of workforce, etc., that whatever happens, it will maintain those links with each other. So it may not have the bureaucracy of Brussels, but what it will have is it will still maintain trade links with one another. It will still maintain the freedom of workforce because it needs that valuable workforce. So there will still be links with one another, I think, regardless of where Europe ultimately ends up. So you're still Europe is a very diverse continent. We're 500 million people, but with very, very different cultures. We're very different. Germany is very different to France, it's very different to the UK. That's the strength of Europe. And the fact that we've created all of these trading entities now, we've created this freedom of movement of people, that I don't see that they're going to want to reduce that down. It's my personal opinion, I don't know. But I think that this is the value of Europe, really. You're buying into, by having a passport, you're buying into, a market of 500 million people.
But if there's Germany, there's Belgium, there's Sweden, there's the Britain itself, why should one choose Cyprus?
Because it's easier to get your passport in Cyprus than it is with any of these other countries. If you, for example, go to the UK, then there are residency requirements. You have to live there for a certain period of time. If you go to other countries, there are educational requirements. You have to have a certain degree level, or if you have to speak the language. Cyprus, the main language is Greek, but 90% of the people speak English. So it's very easy for people to come and communicate with Cyprus. The speed at which we actually offer the passport, 8 months, and you've got freedom to travel around the whole of Europe. You can live, you can work. It's a complete criminal. We don't ask you to live in Cyprus. We don't ask you to take a language course. We don't ask for any educational requirements. So this is what attracts people to the Cyprus program.
Yeah, so I was going to ask you about the immigration programs that you have.
So we have two. If you want to take a Cyprus passport, then the government was asking you to invest a minimum of 2 million euros in property, in real estate. In return for that, you could take a Cyprus passport for you, your wife, one wife, and all of your children, and also the parents of the investor if they also invested in another property. So you're investing 2 million euro in real because we're a sun destination, we're a holiday island, we take 5 million tourists almost a year coming onto the island. So there's demand for property, there's demand for rentals, there's demand for people when they come on holiday, they love it, and they want to come back and live there. So we're a real property market. So asking people to invest in real estate is not a risk because it's a moving real estate market. Capital appreciation is good because we have a lot of infrastructure projects, new marinas, casinos, things which are encouraging more people to come there. So you're investing €2 million in property. 500,000 euro of that must be a property that you keep in Cyprus. 150,000 euro you're giving as a government donation, which goes towards social housing and other projects, which is your, if you like, your purchase to have your Cyprus passport. But the other 1.5 million euros can go into investment property. And as a property developer, we can help you, we can guide you in what's going to give you the best return. You must keep that 1.5 million investment property for 5 years. It could be apartments, several apartments, it could be one villa, it could be 7 villas. You choose what you feel is you're most comfortable with. But after 5 years, you can take that 1.5 million euros back out. And so you're keeping inside for 650,000 euros, which is your cost for getting your passport for you and your family. It's an inherited passport, it'll never be taken away from you. So this is the passport program.
So when I get my money back, does it mean I'll still lose my property?
No, you
or it's
sell
still mine?
it. No, you sell it. Basically, after 5 years, you have the option to release that 1.5 million capital you've invested. So you can sell that property or you can keep it. That's how the program works. Come to Ghana is because you're going to be giving me your money. So you need to know that your money's safe, that it's a good investment, why you should be buying there. What are the securities that I'm going to have with my money? Because everybody is nervous about investing in a country or outside of the country that they live in, because there are so many scams these days. When it comes to transferring money, for example, how do I know I'm actually going to get what it is I've actually put my money into? So this is why I come, because I need to explain to people, what is it we actually do, and how's the process going to work, how safe is your money, how safe are we in actually what we provide. And just to sort of elaborate a little bit on that, when you buy property in Cyprus, you're buying your property through us, so we're going to get a contract of sale from us. So you and I are going to enter into a contract of sale. And that contract of sale gets lodged in the land registry in Cyprus. Cyprus is a former British colony, so there'll be a lot of similarities in systems, in procedures, and the land registry is based on the British system. So it's lodged in the land registry and it has your name on it, which means that once it's lodged there and stamped by the land registry, it becomes your property. It means that we as a developer no longer have any rights on that property. If we went bankrupt, say something happened to us, the government steps in and it actually then delivers your property for you. So your property is secure from the moment that you make a transaction. So you have that as a security. When you send your money to me, particularly if you're involved in the passport program where you're investing €2 million, then you're going to give me all that money before you get your passport, before you get your property. So there's a huge element of trust here.
Is trust enough for somebody to put their €2 million in?
You need to have some form of security.
So what are some of the securities that are?
What we do is we will take that money and we put it into an escrow account. So this account is in our name because you're buying your property from us, but it's also in the name of your lawyer in Cyprus. So it's a joint signature. So nobody can take money out of that account until the client tells us to do so. So until your passport is approved, and then you tell your lawyer to release the money to be able to build your project for you. So the money is sitting there and nobody is touching it. It's safe in this account until you get your passport. Then it's released to us to deliver your properties to you. So there's another form of security. The third form of security is that when we build and then we build. So for example, when the money gets released to us, we will have already put the foundations in, for example. Then we ask for the money. So if we went bust, then you still have what you paid for. So there's 3 elements of financial security that we give you. The other thing as well, which is important, which has nothing to do with us, but it has to do with the banks and with the government in terms of sending in proof of funds, is that you have to satisfy any bank now, when you're transferring money anywhere around the world, there is certain documentation that you have to provide bank to bank before people will accept your money. You have to provide proof that it's your money.
with the issues of money laundering and all that.
Absolutely. So you cannot even apply for a passport until your money has reached Cyprus. To reach Cyprus, you've got to prove it's your money. So you have to provide, whether it's from the sale of a property, whether it's from your business, you have to be able to provide the documentation to the bank that this is your funds, proof of funds. To provide, to pursue your application with the government to get your passport, you have to have proof of funds. So you've really done it to get your money to Cyprus anyway. Okay. The other thing you have to do is to provide that you have a clean criminal record. You're a nice guy. They're the only two requirements, but they're the requirements of money laundering generally. So if there is any issue that the bank picks up that we cannot accept your money, then it will never even hit Cyprus. So the security you have is that if there's something that is amiss there, you're never going to be able to get your money into Cyprus anyway.